These are 3 websites that I go to regularly when I'm doing a new UX project, just to have a look through again, just to get a refresh, have a look at what's happening on the market. Hey everyone, how's it going? Jonathan here from AJ and Smart, and today I want to show you 3 non-obvious free UX resources that I really love and my team uses here at AJ and Smart when we're trying to just get some inspiration for products, or when we want to steal some ideas of other products, but we just want to see how other products work without having to download every single one and tap through it. Again, all of these are free. Some of them might have some premium parts to them, but it doesn't really matter. I've talked about one of them before, but the other 2 I think are pretty non-obvious, and I think you're going to like them. Also, please subscribe. 90% of the people who watch these videos are not subscribed, but it would really help us if you did subscribe. So here are the 3. I'm going to jump straight into them. All right, so the first one, which I have spoken about before, is called mobbin.design. Now, what this does, this website's great because they basically screenshot every single part of an app for you, so you can have a look at how another app that maybe is a competitor to the thing you're working on, it just shows you how they've done it. So for example, I just logged in right there just to do this. For example, if I type in Lyft, just to get some inspiration, click on it, and then I'm inside Lyft and I can see every single screen, which is amazing. This can take forever if you're trying to research apps or do lightning demos for your clients. For example, if I type in Quibi, how are they doing their recommendation screen? How does that work? How does the browse screen work within that app? And it's just a really quick way for me to jump in and actually look at, here's the thing I want to look at. But also what's cool is they also have this filter by patterns and filter by elements buttons, which is really cool. So if I want to have a look at a card interface, I just can click cards on the left and I can look at all the different card interfaces that are in different apps. I really love that. So yeah, that's mobbin.design. I think a couple of our designers at AJ and Smart have the pro version of that. So I really love mobbin.design. There's a couple of other websites like this, but this is my favorite one personally. And I'll do, if I'm doing a project for a client, I think it is important to do that sort of research before you jump in on a product and just look at how the other companies are doing it, because sometimes you don't need to reinvent the wheel. And I think that's, as a UX designer, it's sort of your responsibility to just keep up with what's going on in the digital product world. So that's mobbin.design. All of the links are down in the description. By the way, if you have any really interesting websites like this or products like this that you want to share, let us know in the comments. All right, now let me show you a less obvious one. This is growth.design. You go to the website. Actually, when you get there first, they ask you to put in your email address. You don't even have to. You just click case studies up here. And the cool thing about growth.design is that they tear down, I guess the whole thing here is the idea of these teardowns. They tear down products and look at it from a product and strategy and growth point of view. So here's a good example. Let's go into Airbnb. They've got these very nice full screen case studies. So you just use your keyboard to go through it. And they kind of build a story out of it. They show you screen by screen how some of the things are done. I find this super, super interesting and super useful. These teardowns are just so handy if you just want to know, if your client is asking you, hey, how might we increase the conversion rate on this page? You can look at how other companies have done it, and I think they've done a great job. It's also really fun. It's really cute, and they have all these insights here, which is really cool. This is a really cool website, growth.design, and they've got tons and tons of really great examples in here to check out. So if you're a product designer, if you're a UX designer, I think this is fantastic. I think it's great that they made this. Now, one of my all-time favorites, the final one I'm going to show you, is called useronboard.com. And what they do is they focus on tearing down just the first, the onboarding of the product. And onboarding is something you'll work on quite a lot as a UX designer. So let's have a look at Apple Music, the first one on here. So they've got an A to Z, and essentially it's just pretty much like a keynote, which gives you an overview of exactly how this app onboards users, and it's like screenshotted, but also they give you your opinion of, okay, how does this work well, and what works well and what doesn't. So I really, really like useronboard.com. They did a great job. Some of the apps are out of date in terms of the actual screenshots, but the learnings are still very, very, very relevant. So these are 3 websites that I go to regularly when I'm doing a new UX project, just to have a look through again, just to get a refresh, have a look what's happening on the market. And also so I don't, it is also good to download the apps and then have a look at what they're actually, how they work, how they feel. Again, I don't have any, I don't get anything for talking about these apps. Let me know if that was helpful. Let me know if this quick video was helpful. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. It does actually help the YouTube algorithm show our videos to more people. And have a good one. Bye-bye.